drive by Ellis. Lee outside. Plumlee with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. The Warriors trailing. Now Lee against New Orleans, who is really on his game. It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Plumlee sets the pick for Joseph. Shot, high post, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Lee goes in. He kicks to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Joseph sets a screen for Williams. Here's Jefferson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
And Davies is checked in for Brooklyn. He's checked in for Ellis. And it's Farmar in for Steph Curry. Jefferson against Lee. Got a piece of it. Williams comes with a double team. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Lee. Lee's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Jefferson's shot is off.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Lee kicks to Farmar. And another 3 for Golden State. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Jefferson, a screen on Iguodala. Jefferson setting the pick for Williams. The dish now to Jefferson. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Inside to Jefferson. Lee with the ball. 13 points in the game. From deep. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.
And
coming up this Thursday night, February 2nd, the Golden State Warriors go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Hoops action.
now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting in this groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Brandon Davies out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Williams. And it's Ellington in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 8. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And the basket by Johnson.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And Stevenson's checked in for Draymond Green. Brooklyn trailing. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here is Ellington. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Lee passes to Stevenson. Lee against Williams. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Lopez a screen. Williams kicks to Lopez. The 3-ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 8. And it's Lee penetrating. Pass to Bogut. Lee kicks to Stevenson. Johnson up top. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York. Lee with the block. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Davis is checked in for Brandon Davis. Spates checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Jordan Farmar. Lopez a screen on Curry. Davis with it. He's picked up by Lee. Johnson, good. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Lee outside, and it's blocked by Johnson. The feed to Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Williams. Lopez dishes to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And Kevin, immediately when you start talking about averaging a triple-double, you think about Oscar Robertson. That is a remarkable accomplishment.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Davis setting the pick for Johnson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Johnson over to help, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. We're out halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, I think for Golden State, their season hasn't been great, and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian. A few times it's looked like they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders. But it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they
Yeah.
really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Nets have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. Lopez hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. You look at Lee, second in the NBA, a great defender.
Just superb athletic defenders right there, all of them, and aggressive too. They challenge every shot.
You'd really love to see every player devote the kind of energy to their defense that this group of small forwards does.
Shots good by Williams.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Lee goes in, and it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been by himself. He's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Williams passes to Lopez. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Puts up the baby hook. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
I had a chance to check out some numbers for Ellis. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds, and some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Johnson, good.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Lee goes in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Williams, a screen on Spates. Williams kicks to Lopez. Back to Williams. Lopez right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here's Lee outside. Stevenson kicks to Lee. Dishes it to Spates. Back to Lee. Right wing. Johnson over to help. Nobody near Stevenson. Misses the 3. Nets leading by 5. Williams kicks to Davis from 12 feet out. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And let's take a look at now some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's been just lighting it up recently. The stats speak for themselves. 15th in free throw percentage. And he's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
Yeah, and going back to his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, this guy's really been locked in at the foul line. I mean, his mechanics are flawless.
Now here's Joseph. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jefferson setting the pick for Williams. Jefferson has a wide open look, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Spates. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Joseph. Davis setting the pick for Joseph. Back to Williams. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.